Good evening, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Red Hot Knicks Talk. We talk NBA basketball and New York Knicks basketball with Teddy and Steve.
Yeah, what's
Good,
up,
my
y'all?
brother.
Episode 2
It's
of
good.
many.
It's
I'm
good, man.
good.
How was your Christmas?
Christmas is chill. Having a very adult Christmas. Very chillax. Not too much. It's not like when you was a kid waking up at 6, 7, going crazy for gifts. It's more wake up, drink your drink, watch your
Feel
shows.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
You're an adult now, man. We're both adults. Yeah, I worked.
Yeah, I know.
But I spent some time with my kids the day before. I gave them their gifts and stuff, So I did that. That was pretty fun.
Now this is smooth. I think I'm ready for that once I have my little offspring. Cause I know that's pretty like a dope feeling to see, like, to give your kids a gift and see them opening it up
Nah, for sure, for sure. This
on
time it's
Christmas
like
Day.
so it's like the 5th year, 4th year. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, man. Let's get started.
Yeah, you want to talk about the New York?
First topic, yeah. Today is December 28th, 2023.
Mhm.
Currently, the Knicks are 7th in the East with a current record of 17-13. Our last 5 games was against the LA Lakers, which was a win. Brooklyn Nets, which was a win. The Milwaukee Bucks, a loss. The back-to-back game.
Mhm.
Christmas Day, we beat the Bucks. And then last night, a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have a tough 5-game stretch coming up. With Orlando, Indiana, Minnesota, Chicago, and Philly. 5 tough teams.
Yeah, it's 5 tough teams.
Chicago, I mentioned earlier, like I said, they're a weird team. It's like they can be on a 3-4 game losing streak, and then you put your money on the Knicks, and then yeah, Chicago.
But Chicago Knicks, that's a built-in rivalry.
DeRozan turns into Kobe, or something like that, some weird thing. But yeah, man. How you feel about our last 5 games? What do you think about the team, our outlook?
I felt that was pretty good. Like, honestly, I know I texted you this, but I didn't even know when Mitch got hurt that he was even hurt.
Oh yeah, I knew already. You text me. You always text me late with an update. Like I know, I just don't hit you with it.
Because I wasn't watching the
Yeah, my
game,
phone
and
goes
then not knowing he got hurt, and then with the update that he's out for basically the whole season, that kind of threw my thoughts of the season kind of away a little bit, because
Right.
without Mitch, even though there's firepower on the roster, I think Mitch has got to be the most valuable piece on the Knicks roster because of what he does and what he brings to the court. And
He's our rim protector.
yeah, he's our rim protector. He makes other teams not want to go to the paint. So, like, losing him for the whole season kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You still got to
Right.
play. So I'm just kind of starting to see like what this new non-Mitch Knicks team looks like. So it's a lot of perimeter play. Hopefully, a lot of perimeter scoring.
Einstein to the rescue.
I fuck with the Jester. But other than that, yeah. I know the Thunder game last night was pretty. I didn't think the Knicks were gonna beat the Thunder. Maybe if we had Mitch, but the Thunder, as if you watch the game, there's too much firepower.
We could have beat them. I don't want to dwell too much on last night's game. I think we've been playing well overall, especially with the absence of Mitchell Robinson. RJ Barrett. He's up and down, man. We had a great game from. I think Brunson did his job. I feel from watching the game, I feel Randall could have attacked the basket a little more, especially when they took shutout and took advantage of them not having that big and that big presence in the paint.
I see they play really small.
But overall, yeah, we usually go small lineup at some point.
I mean the Thunder, because I don't really watch too many Thunder games, but no one, like, once they took Chat out, they basically was running like a 4-guard lineup most of the times.
Yeah. Was that Jalen Williams, Josh Giddey, Shy, Dort is usually like their small man 4, and then they'll go Shed at the 5. But quickly, dude he's a bucket. He's a bucket, and he's down like 4 minutes this year, in like minutes with the addition of DiVincenzo. But I think quickly balled his ass off, and I didn't understand I think it was like 6:18 left in the fourth quarter. Tibbs takes him out for RJ, and I just don't get it. I don't understand it. We had a great lineup going. You had Hartenstein, Hart, I think, was it Barrett, Quickly, and then Brunson or something like that. But Barrett wasn't in the game when Quickly got subbed out. So I just didn't understand that sub, especially
Mhm.
with the lineup going. We had something going, and then Tibbs just took him out. But that's needless to say. I think we've been playing well over these course of the last 5 games. We need that ad, and it's obvious, especially with the. I think this 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 season is what it is. You know, Mitch is out for the season. It's not much we're going to be able to do. We have to make the best of it. Do we make a dire trade for a crazy big? And also, what I don't know what big is out there for, it's going to save our graces, but I guess we make a small little addition before the trade deadline for a big man and go into the playoffs with, see what we can do with that. But overall, I think we wait till next year,
To start moving.
end of this year, next year. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, just throw all the pieces together. Start. Yeah, make that run.
Yeah, because I don't know, like you said, like I was going back. Once the Mitchell Robinson injury became news, that basically, like you said, just put the whole season. They Knicks would have made the most noise with him in the lineup. So him out is just you just got to see what's going on. So I don't know. I think also with Mitch being out and now Leon and company having reins to see what they can improve for next year and maybe what they can cash in for value. I don't know. I think maybe RJ and IQ might be on the trading block.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think without saying it for sure and knowing for sure, I think RG is the one that's going to lead out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
You can mark today's date, called it. I think when it comes to a future trade, based on salary, quickly could get in there. We didn't extend him, so I don't know how
Yeah,
that'll
that's what
work.
I'm saying because they want to cash in with his value. So if they're not going to resign him, you might as
Right.
well put him in a package.
So I think it'll be a 3-4 team trade, in a blockbuster deal. I think we're gonna shake the league going into next year and then go with the championship roster and like test it out. I seen a rumor of Leon Rose trying to go out to get Donovan Mitchell and Dejounte Murray or Anunoby. But I know like Mitchell's like the main target and he's trying to tag along Anunoby, which I don't think is Ujiri and the Raptors are gonna like fuck with us at
And they're
this
not going to
point.
play ball.
Especially with all those allegations going on. So I think it'll be I would love to see Dejounte Murray here. I would love him. I think he fits in perfectly. If you talk about the type of player Tibbs wants,
Mm-hmm.
his years in the league at this point, you can consider him a vet, especially going into next year. He has some injury worries, but he's not serious. Like I think he's a great on-ball defender. And if you subtract RJ and Quickly and you add him, I'll take it. He shoots better than RJ for sure.
Yeah, because even right now, you don't really get a sense of a Knicks
He
backcourt.
has experience with playing with Kawhi Leonard and being coached under Greg Popovich. Uh,
Playing next to Trey.
he's quick. Yeah, he's quick. He's a slasher. Like I like him. Dejounte Murray's a perfect fit with us. But the catch with it is, Clutch Sports in
Oh, and the beef.
in the Knicks.
And the
Yeah,
beef.
man. I hope he could break that ice because we need a player like that. We need him.
I saw a report. They actually have they're supposed to have like
Yeah,
a meeting.
yeah, right. So let's see what happens, man. I hope for the best because we could use a player like that.
Mm-hmm.
Player his stature. He makes a little bit of money. He had signed some extension with Atlanta like 2 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. So, let's see where that goes. But for the most part, I like the direction we're going into. I love the patience of our front office.
Yeah, stability.
The last 5 games, I've watched at least 4. I missed one of them. I missed the Bucks game on the road, but I watched the rest of them. The game against the Lakers was a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson really showed out. I think above all, Julius Randle, man, he's been on a tear. Like I think this is the best numbers of his career. I think if we can consistently get this with him 100% committed, no pouting and just playing ball, I think we'll have a better outlook than last year. Of course, if he stays healthy.
Now we just need to upgrade on the wing.
Win against the Nets, I liked how we looked. That loss against the Bucks, sometimes we just don't have a Giannis. Sometimes we just don't have a Damian Lillard. Sometimes Jalen Brunson can only do what he can do. He only can do so much.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I think we played well down the stretch these last 5 games. The loss against the Thunder last night, just another damn, RJ, if you gave us a little more, I'm not blaming it fully on RJ, but it was other factors. Taking quickly out for RJ. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Quickly's cooking. He got things going. There's a flow within the offense. Tibbs does what Tibbs does.
No, you can blame because the Thunder got firepower. So if you want to actually beat them in the basketball game, you actually got to match them or you stop them. They ain't stop them.
Yeah,
And they ain't match them.
The thing of the key why we lost actually was when Shy got subbed out the game. They let our bench beat us. They let the bench beat us. Yeah, so we lost to their bench.
I think they had like 18 turnovers.
Yeah, another loss on the road. Nothing to really dwell on, but another win we could have had. 9 points. That's a few missed shots, a free throw. But I guess to the next topic we can speak on Mitchell Robinson's injury, his impact for our team, and who applicable replacement. Who would you suggest? Those three things. Those three things.
The injury sucks. Only person I really think about is Andre Drummond. I think somebody could get on the cheap. Don't have to uproot.
Yeah,
you don't have to uproot all the assets to fill in a hole for the next year. Also, because another thing too, now with Mitchell Robinson's been here literally his whole career. We got to keep it 100 honest. He does have injury history, bro. So could you really bank on him for the whole 82 going forward?
He's looked the best he's looked in years. Teams would die for Mitchell Robinson. That's a player I'll take a gamble on, especially for where we took him and drafted him. We got him. We got a steal. One of the rare steals we got.
60 or 55.
Yeah, second round pick for us. And look what he's a starter, impacting the game defensively like he does. So he's looked the best he's ever looked this year. I'm keeping him. Okay. I'm keeping him. But of course, if you get a deal, if somebody offers you something for him in a package deal, yeah, I mean, we lose Mitchell Robinson.
No, I'm just saying because now this is also what the front office has to evaluate, because you can't say, all right, Mitchell Robinson, you are starting center, and then you go down again.
But again, you say that, but who is your replacement?
That's what I'm saying in the offseason.
All right, who is your replacement in the offseason? You're just saying that. All right.
No, I'm saying this is like they're evaluating now in season. Because if they can't believe that Mitchell Robinson could be counted on for a full season, then they're gonna have to start looking for that replacement.
Well, yeah, I haven't heard any whispers about Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, me either. But I'm just saying, this is what as a good GM, you can't stick with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if any, I think there's only two players I'll suggest us trying to get, but I don't know if Drummond comes by himself. I think. Do we get DeRozan with him? Do we package a deal where we get DeRozan with him? I don't know if we do.
I want to trade RJ for DeRozan though.
Yeah, me neither. That timetable doesn't match up. With our timetable. To be honest, DeRozan.
I'll give him Fournier, chopped cheese.
Nah, yeah, DeRozan doesn't need to come here. It seemed like the Lakers could use him. Another contending team could really use DeRozan's.
Nah, the Knicks more line up with like the OGs of the world. They need that young wing to grow with what they.
Yeah, I mean, if we ever could get lucky for a wing like OG, but those are the type of players we do need that fit. It's about fit.
I would say maybe.
I think two centers though. Like I said, I mentioned Drummond, and the next one will be Kelly Olynyk.
Okay.
Another again, the years in the league, the experience. He stretches the floor well. He plays subpar defense. He can bang down low. I don't really see anybody else really available for us to really plug in, because I kind of want Hartenstein just to play that bench role. Like he's been doing a great job as a starter, but
that's what makes the Knicks a little.
We can't. We got Todd. We need something, because you can't have Todd Gibson as your backup. Sims, I think, is still recovering from an injury, or he's on the Westchester Knicks right now.
Todd is like emergency, like 5-10 minutes just in case.
Yeah, he's a third string center on any roster, so and right now is an emergency. He's our backup center, so we do need to plug something in, something applicable. Again, I think Kelly Olynyk will be a good fit. You don't have to give up too much for him, or Andre Drummond.
Now I said Hartenstein going to the starting, that also makes the team a little bit weaker, because everybody on that bench row knows what they're doing when they come in. Yeah. So to put Hartenstein with the starters,
he's been holding it down.
No, he has been holding it down. But you see,
his numbers is pretty valid. I don't have it in front of me, but I watched the games. He had a game the other night with 10 rebounds. He tends to get in foul trouble a lot. The other night, I think it was against the Bucks. I think it was Christmas. He got into foul trouble 2 minutes into the game. Like he picked up 2 fouls 2 minutes into the game, And now here comes Taj Gibson. Yeah, so that puts us in a whirlpool to start the game off against a team like the Bucks, which we got the win against. But
you already have 2 bigs and you're already down 2
yeah,
minutes.
so something we hopefully Leon Rose addresses and fixes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I was gonna say even with I know his name hasn't really popped out, but maybe they see what the Blazers will want for DeAndre Ayton. If they have,
I don't see Ayton. I see Robert Williams being a player Knicks maybe go for. I don't see them trading their starting center. But Robin Williams is another name. Yeah, another guy you could fill in, another injury-prone player. But again, just a rental. Just to
call up the Rockets about homeboy.
Not Sengun.
Yeah, they're not going to throw him. I'm just saying, nah.
Not getting that,
he getting hype. Nah, boy got skills.
Yeah. Yeah, that I don't. There's no other center. I don't see any other center besides them two.
Yeah, because also with Tibbs, you got to rim protect too, so you can't just come in with an offensive center.
Yeah,
they got to at least play some defense.
He's a defensive-minded player. Yeah, he's a defensive-minded coach. I think let's talk about him a little bit. I appreciate everything Tibbs has done for the Knicks thus far. I think he's done a great job. He's created an identity for us. We're a defensive, tough, gritty team. I just feel the guy lacks a lot of creativity, a lot of different ways he could switch up the lineups, or if he sees something going, he always goes back to his old ways or something. Like you see a player hot, he's in the game, he's in his zone, it's helping us win, or it's contributing to us win. Why are you taking him out? It just makes no sense to me. A lot of his post-game interviews are politically correct answers, and it's very vague. And I just, sometimes it's tiring, man. But I feel you can't say hot seat, but I feel his time will be up with us once those moves for it. Once we have that championship roster and we're legit contending or trying to contend, and he fails, he's out of here. I feel if we keep talking about if we add this player, that player, but if we add these players to our lineup and it gives us more of an offensive punch, what do you have in your toolbox, in your playbook that's going to help propel us to win? I don't know if...
With the added punch.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Tibbs is that coach. Again, he's gotten us to where we've needed to get compared to where we came from. We never were...
Yeah, we was in the slums.
We're not what we are now, right? The Knicks have come somewhere from 5 years ago from the Kevin Knox edition. So you evaluate all that. Again, I'm not jumping the gun here, but just small things Tibbs does, it makes me wonder, will you be around? He runs his guys into the wood with how many minutes he plays them. It's just certain things. Just again, that's what I'm saying. It's another example. Certain things, it's just, we lost. Take Brunson out. Take Randall out.
Oh, with the ankle?
Sit him. Yeah. It's just certain things. Why are they still in the game? Just stop, man. Natural coaching decisions you should just know to make.
Yeah, especially since he already got burned once with the Derrick Rose in the playoffs.
Creativity. I don't like that Quickly doesn't have sets ran for him. I see a play there's 1 or 2 plays ran for Quickly. Incorporate them all, man. Brunson's gonna cook. It's Brunson's show. We know that. Randall's gonna be Randall, but incorporate RJ. Get these guys going, man. I just want to see something different. It's the same shit night in, night out. It's very vague, man.
And if you saying that's crazy. Yeah, people that's paid to be a defensive in the NBA.
We're depending on our defense a lot, and we only got a certain amount of guys. So I like what he's doing. I appreciate everything he's doing. I'm just keeping an eye out. Just something I'm weary of. So just try to make the best of that.
I think he gets 5 years. I think he gets this year and next, and then I think they'll reassess.
Right, and that's my whole point. Right, I get this year, next year, and then you watch. You'll hear the media start making rumblings about the shit. Once we go on a losing streak with a team,
Nah, I think it was only one time I thought Tibbs was getting fired, and that was the year before last. That was the year we had Kemba Walker. and we was like floundering like in that February, March. Cause I remember I was at that game. I was at the Nets game where they had that that loss when Cam Thomas had like 40 or some shit like that. Bro, when I left the arena, it felt like a funeral. Like, cause I'll never forget, cause the Knicks was up like halftime, and me and my friend that went, we was just fucking around. We was just in the concourse. It was like, oh, this shit is over. They got by like 20 points. Yo, we came back to our seats. It was like a 5-6 point game, and then we just watched them give away the game
Yeah.
like that. And I'll never forget, like, that was like one, it really felt like I was at a funeral, like leaving the garden. And I was like, yo, if he loses his job, like I this is how people get fired.
Yeah.
Because it's not also about like what people don't understand about New York. It's not also about wins and losses. It's also fan demeanor. And if fans get really apathetic to the regime in charge, it could be over for you
start
quickly.
hearing,
Yeah.
So just wait for it, man. It's in the foresight, but it's there. Next topic, we'll start talking about RJ Barrett. You know,
I would say that's how they got Phil out of here. Because
what?
Phil had the waters for a little bit.
Nah,
and then once everybody
I don't know why you even defend him, bro. I don't want to talk about that guy, bro.
It's so funny.
Again, Kristaps Porzingis was the only good thing that came out that shit. What'd he do for us? Hire Derek Fisher?
I think even Fisher, he had like an interview maybe like a week or two ago, and he was like he wasn't ready. Did you see that?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was like him and Phil both were not ready for New York.
Tell Derek Fisher, talk to my man Matt Barnes, B.
What's on 30 hours?
Yeah.
Boy, what's up? What you want to get into next?
But RJ Barrett, our third highest paid player. Our young prodigy.
Is it RJ, Star J, or No J?
Yeah, that's the thing. You get all three. It's like Russian roulette. You pick up which RJ you get tonight, because that's exactly how he plays. It really is, bro.
RJ, Star J, or No J.
It's like, yo, I've defended him throughout the years. I'll still defend him, but it's just the inconsistency, man. We can't. This is a player we didn't want to give up Donovan Mitchell for. You know, like, just saying. So,
which was the right move in hindsight?
He's somewhat improved this year. Like, I try to pay attention to details. He attacks the basket a lot more this year. Like, I see him try to put his head down, throw his shoulder into a chest. And he's attacked the basket. But, the jump shot, I think you sent me the video, right? Him coming off a screen, or I sent it to you.
With the mid-range?
I don't know. It was like, yeah. It was like multiple videos of RG just failing at like simple NBA basketball plays. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, at some point, you can't defend that shit no more. You are third highest paid player. We need that, but we need the 25 a night. At this point, we need 25 a night. You have fifth year in the league, B. Fifth year in the league. We need at least a consistent 25 a night. Help Brunson, help Randall. Be that third guy. Like, last night, Quickly was the third guy. Had RJ just been the third guy, we win that game, son.
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't lose to OKC.
And the thing about too, because I know you watched yesterday's game. When he's bad, it's like a 5-6 point swing, because he could be wide open for a corner three, and it breaks. And then the team just goes down, and it's just cash on the other end,
it's
bro.
It's not even like, yeah. Then he gets on the other end, and then he claps his hands, and then he gets there, and he's ready. Like, all right, let me get the ball back. We can't even count on that. Like, he's not that type of player where it's like, all right, give me this shit back.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that. He don't have that fire, that demeanor. I love him as a player, man. What can we get from him? I don't know. I'm sure another organization looks at RJ Barrett and sees maybe the potential, and maybe they can fix him or help improve his game, or maybe he fits in or helps boost their roster. But I hope if we do deal him, it has to be for a star. Again, we don't know what he could become. RJ still could become. Like, it's too early to still call his ceiling, But we will have to get something for him in return. I think at this point we do deal him. This next year.
Do you think during the summer?
Yeah. Okay. During the summer, RJ gets dope, man. Appreciate your time. Yeah, it was just like when I used to bring up Obi. Obi isn't even starting now, boy.
He's I heard.
Not starting.
I heard.
8th pick. Tried to tell you. Sorry, it always comes back to Obi. Got a gripe with that guy.
It does always come back to Obi. I don't know what's going on in Pacers land. We'll see them in a couple of days. But was the defense or because I don't really watch too many other games.
That team is promising, man. That team, well, you already know you got the Hall of Famer and Tyrese Halliburton.
The Hall of Famer?
Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame point guard.
Okay.
He's a Hall of Fame point guard.
I didn't know if he was trolling or not. That's why I was like, what?
20 and 10. He gonna keep doing that. He was doing that in Sacramento. He was already doing the same shit. That's his game. That's who he is, man. Missed out on the Hall of Famer for Obi Toppin. That's a story for another day. RJ, his time is up. We've seen what he can do for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him propelling in a New York Knicks jersey. I don't see him taking us to that next level in a New York Knicks jersey. Call it how you want it. Call it ace of spade. Just not it, boy. 3rd pick, 2019 NBA draft. It just didn't pan out for us.
Maybe they call up the Raptors. RJ and IQ for open over.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Especially
with
since
that.
He's from Canada.
Yeah, that would be big for them. Then market
and they could sign IQ long term and keep them together. That might be
some picks. We get OG.
We'll take another one of their players.
Right. So what's his name? The shooting guard.
I was gonna say too. We'll probably take a guard.
What's his name?
I know which one you're talking about.
Gary Trent Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Trent Jr. I wouldn't mind him. Knock down a few threes. Another Duke Blue Devil. I'll take him. What's next? Next one.
Oh, for the All-Star game, do you think the Knicks get 1 or 2 representatives this year?
That's a good one.
They should have had 2 last year.
Yeah, what you call it? Drew Holiday, a freaking All-Star with Jalen Brunson. Cut it out. Anyway,
but that's the reason why they don't want to give the Knicks 2 All-Stars. The Knicks having 2 All-Stars is
think all right, Brunson's in. But at this point he's in.
Okay.
But the question is Randall.
Yeah.
Do they sneak Randall in? Now you have to look at other players around the league who's giving similar,
stats, yeah.
Stats
like Bam, Giannis.
Similarly, Giannis is different breed. Giannis is
no, I'm saying, but those are the people who are gonna be fighting for like that front court spot. Because now it's back to East and West. He's not starting.
He's gonna be a reserve for sure. Hell yeah. But how much is he averaging?
Who? Randall?
Yeah,
I think 22 this year.
Check. Just check real quick. I can't use my phone.
That was right. No, I think it's 22. But yeah, not a
Julius Randle. Tell you right now, because his stretch, his last 15 stretch of games has been insane, bro. Over like 23 points a game.
Yeah, 22.9.
22. What's the rebounds?
9.4.
Yeah, 22 and 10. That low key could sneak him in there if he stays if he stays around there, gets about 2 30-point games. Yeah, he's in there, boy. Like the Knicks deserve 2 All-Stars. It's about that time. We get 2 All-Stars in the All-Star game. That's a big deal, man.
That is a fucking big deal. That's why they didn't want to give the fucking Knicks 2 All-Stars last year, bro.
But this shit politics, boy. I don't know if they're going to let the Knicks have 2.
That's why the shit is funny to me.
Yeah.
Because, that's why Jalen Brunson getting hoes last year was egregious. Because you're supposed to reward players for having... Because the crazy thing is a lot of people say the same shit, too. If Jalen Brunson was doing what he's doing now for another team, that shit would be so hyped up.
Yeah.
But you know why? Like, they want to hype him up, but they can't really because they already...
Oh, and let's talk about Jalen Brunson.
Oh, with the comments and shit?
Yeah. What's shorty name? Becky Hammons. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
That man is... I see what she's saying, because you can't argue with history. There's no small player like that goes and wins the NBA championship. Put the team on their back and goes and win the NBA championship. You could say Steph Curry, but Steph Curry a legit 6'4", like 6'3", 6'4". I wouldn't call him small.
Crazy
He's not an Iverson. He's not a Jalen Brunson. He's not like Jerry West was a small player, but Jerry West was playing with what, Wilt at one point. Like the big man. There's always a big man. Like there's a big man present. You don't just do it by yourself. Shaq had Kobe. Kobe had Shaq. Dwayne Wade had Shaq. Paul Pierce had Kevin Garnett, like prominent. Kobe had Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum. Like you need that big. There's always a big presence in there. You never just gonna win with just a small play. It's never been done. So when she says that, I completely understand her point. But that man Jalen Brunson is a 1A. That man Jalen Brunson is a 1A, son. I watched him against the Phoenix Suns, bro, where the Knicks was down, I think like 12 at one point. Started the fourth quarter. That nigga said, "Give me the ball." Son, he's a bug. You heard KD after that. You heard KD after the interview.
Your words, a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, KD already said it. Yo, he's a bucket. He's a bucket. He's a go getter. Like he's a 1A, B. I see. That's what KD need. That's what KD need. He need a Brunson on his team. Like he don't have that, but that's the type of player I like. He fuck with because we have that 1A. I've said we don't have a Tatum. We don't have that true star, but we do have a star on our team who needs another person to come help his ass.
Got 2 stars. We got 2 stars, bro. We have 2 stars on the Knicks.
But you're not hearing me. We got a superstar.
No, but I'm over here with Knicks propaganda, and I like
Brunson is not flashy. He's shorter. He's a fucking bucket. He's a bucket. He gon' give you 1-2 crossover, and then he gonna pull up for a mid-range.
That's another thing, and I think that's another thing. Give you a 30 piece. It's not like giving Randall and Brunson the star appeal to like non-Knicks people. It's just because, like you said, they're not flashy.
Yeah,
they're very numbers, and Randall's downhill. There's no
gritty, ugly scorer, but yeah, he'll get the bucket in. He's dominant. He's strong. Brunson is very fundamental. Like he's gonna hit. He's gonna kill you with a floater. He's gonna kill you with head fakes, up and unders. You know
it's crazy. That's what New Yorkers love, and so
we appreciate Brunson. But again, the media, look how he's portrayed. Look how Becky Hammons speaking upon him. Like that's what I'm speaking upon. Like he's a fucking 1A. She's wrong on that part. Again, she's correct with the history, and you ain't winning with a player his size. Like you ain't gonna probably win a championship by himself. No, but
nobody wins by themselves.
He's a fucking 1A. We don't. I feel like it's disrespectful to him to not say he's a 1A because he was doing it before he came to New York. When
the Mavericks, when he took him to the W.
Son, he took out the Jazz, boy. No Luka. He took out the Jazz. That game, Leon Rose and all of them went to go talk to Donovan Mitchell. Took them niggas out. Like, he's a bucket. For you not to call him a 1A, like, I don't think that's fair. Like, he's a player that of course he gonna need another right hand to come help him, but he gonna do his part as a point guard. He gonna play hard. He gonna play defense. He gonna run the offense. He's gonna facilitate to an extent. He's not a facility. He's not a pass first player or pass first guard. He's a scoring first guard. But there's no telling me he's not a 1A. He's for sure 1A. He did it in college. He did it. He was drafted in the second round. Doubted. He did it with the Mavs. Mavs didn't see him as a worthy player enough to sign an extension for him, and they lost him. Fool's gold. So
nothing.
Yeah, our treasure now, and now we go appreciate him. Thing is, 2 years from now we're gonna have to really pay him his worth.
True.
And that's when the clock is gonna start ticking. That's what I'm saying. But that's how you know. That's how you know we getting there because. We'll make a next trade when Brunson is due. Once next year is over with, Brunson is going to be due for a contract extension. Those
because he has 2 more years and then that play option, right?
Then we'll sign him. Like, but he's a 1A, man. I just wanted to say that. I just felt don't Brunson disrespect.
Nah, he only gets slighted.
If any player you never disrespect is him, B.
Nah, because he only gets slighted because of the jersey he wears.
Nigga came here. And look what he's done so far, B.
And that's another reason why he gets slighted.
Imagine if he had a little help in that Miami series. That's what I'm saying. Look what he does when it's crunch time. He's not Randall. He's not all. When it's crunch time and Brunson got the ball, I feel a little comfortable. You ever watch the Patriots when Brady had the ball, 5 minutes, 3 minutes?
And you be fine.
Yo, he needs a drive. You need a drive. I mean, everything got to hit. Everything got to hit. You could count on Brady, B. Like you felt comfortable watching Brady. That's how I feel.
Like a movie.
That's how I feel with Brunson. So that's why he's a 1A to me. I feel comfortable when you have the ball late in the game. I can't say the same for Julius Randle.
Yo, that was like the game winner last year. Yeah, that was still crazy. He almost lost the shit.
Yeah, that nigga Brunson is that man. You know, and Brunson is that man. B. Becky Hammons, you wrong. You wrong. I said it.
Nah, she was, like I said, it's the Knick bias. Like, I don't know why I know why this team gets treated like the way it does. It's James Dolan, and they want to antagonize the fans, Knicks for clicks. But people that's paid professionals have to start doing their job a little bit more. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Knicks deserved 2 last year. I feel like they'll get 1 this year. They deserve 2, bro. And that's the same. That's some fucked up shit, bro. The Knicks should have had 2 All-Stars last year and this year. Because that shit just changes the outlook on your franchise. Because what have we been hearing all our life? Knicks don't have stars.
Yeah.
Now you telling me Knicks have 2 All-Stars on their roster?
People know when we playing well, though. That's no lie. That's no lie. Randall may sneak in there. I don't know. If he gets in, he gets in. Brunson better be representing the Knicks for the All-Star game. For a fact. Boy.
They might get, because I gotta look at the competition.
Give him that 3 to the face.
Because Banchero will probably make it this year, because the Magic is cooking.
Yeah.
Banchero will probably make it. Embiid, Giannis, Bam. Tatum, Brown, Brunson, Halliburton.
Yeah, Hallie's in there for sure.
So maybe about like three spots left. I know people in Boston trying to get Derek White to the All-Star game, but the fuck?
Nah.
Yo, Boston media is... I would love to strive to be the Boston media one day, bro, because they over here with this Derek White All-Star campaign. And I get it, because like now we just talk about All-Stars.
That's hot garbage. Let's end that. I don't want to say his name. What are you saying his name for?
Because it's fucking funny. The crazy. But I get it, though. You trying to get everybody to be on the All-Star team.
Next topic. Let's talk about in-season tournament. Lakers winning. LeBron.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I do feel like next year, we said this on the first podcast, but I feel like the winner of the team.
Let's talk about the win. Yeah, let's talk about how we didn't know who we were going to win.
Oh, no, I meant to say, I think the winner of the team, they should get a draft pick.
Yeah, somebody mentioned, I don't know if I sent you the video. There was like some guy with like a creativity about the in-season tournament.
They should, whoever wins the tournament every year for it should get a draft pick.
Yeah. Some type of real, besides cash. Yeah, they got $500,000 each player on the team. But like besides cash, I feel like there should be a draft incentive for winning the in-season tournament. I like it. Again, I like it. I just feel they need to tweak it a little. I feel like they're off to a great start with the whole theme with it, with you know how it's a game, in-season tournament game, and then the quarters change, and we're in the in-season tournament jersey. It's pretty cool. I like that whole setup. That shit is amazing. They need to add an incentive. I like the whole group thing. The whole group A, group B, group C, group D.
Yep,
I like how they did it. That little FIBA play style. Add a draft incentive. But the thing about the draft incentive, what is this draft incentive? Is it the number 1 pick?
Nah.
Is it a first round pick?
Yeah, because isn't it? It's from 1 to 14, right?
For a lottery.
So make it 1 to 15. And the in-season tournament winner gets that extra pick. That'll be the pick every year. Make it 1 to 15. And
but all right, here's the problem with that. If a team like, this is outlandish, but the Pistons, how does the Pistons getting a 15th pick help them win like, for example, let's just say they lose out for the rest of the season, and then they spin the ball come May, and their lottery number is probably 5, but they won the in-season tournament, and you're saying give the in-season tournament winner 15, so now they have the 5th and 15th.
Oh,
pick.
not just 15, but they should add it into the pool. So that becomes an extra lottery pick.
You mean increase their odds? You mean, do you want them to receive a lottery pick, or you saying increase their odds to receive the first pick?
No, receive a lottery pick.
Okay.
Yeah, so that extra one will be part of the lottery now.
Gotcha.
I guess that shit might be number 1. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Add some tweaks to that shit.
It's not a bad idea, but this is what I'm saying. Like, it can be tweaked to where
and
it could be even more competitive now. Because let's just say there's a playoff team that just says fuck it, we can use the pick.
You could see us.
Whether they want to, they see a player they like coming up, and they probably could get them in that 14 to 15, or like let's just say it's a good team that want to like trade the pick. You know, it's not a bad idea.
And you got to get another pick in your arsenal.
I think it'll stock the rise of the in-season tournament. That would be pretty cool.
I'm with it. Also another thing too. I know. I feel like they should expand the Vegas field to maybe 8. Because only four teams went to Vegas this year. I feel like 8 teams should go.
Make it to.
And then I feel like with the matchups don't also have to be conference related. I feel like it should be a mix up. You know what I mean? Because then that's some real tournament shit. You have East and West.
A random selection of teams. I was gonna get to that. I was gonna say it should just be like the NCAA tournament. Well, the NCAA tournament is like it's around the 64, right?
For the football or for basketball?
Basketball.
Oh yeah, they call homies.
But
not 64.
Yeah, but the best team plays the worst team. I forget how they do it. Best team plays.
Yeah, it's like 1 in 18.
Yeah,
number 1 in the 18th seed. Like if you just sneak in and you facing like Duke or some shit.
But it could be an upset. I think the NBA should do something similar to that because anything could happen. 1 game elimination, which is what the in-season tournament is. But something similar to that nature. Just tweak it a little bit. I like it though. I love the idea. Indiana was no matchup for the Lakers. I knew that. I would have rather seen Giannis and LeBron go at it.
Yeah.
But
bro, we could have saw the Knicks and Lakers go at it.
But it's funny. It's funny. Let's talk about it because let's talk about the Bucks real quick and that whole fiasco with the game ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start here. Indiana, you petty as shit. If I put 64 on you on my home court,
I want the ball.
Give me my shit. Fuck you giving him the. I know son too that he scored 1 point. It was his first point as an NBA player. He got it from the free throw line. He's an African cat. I forgot his name, but I know he is. Played in Kentucky. He's an all-time leading rebounder at Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a super senior. He played there. I watched him. But you give that ball to Giannis. They were being petty from
kicking and cooking their ass.
Yeah, they was being petty, and then Giannis also played that hard because they lost in the in-season tournament to Indiana, and they knew they shouldn't have.
Oh, it was like a little revenge.
Hell yeah, he killed Miles Turner, boy.
I didn't even think of that.
Little boy, like made him look like a little boy. So you give him that ball. I ain't like how they was fucking around with Giannis. That shit was fucked up. Indiana, you corny for that. Give the man his ball. I don't know if he got the ball. Supposedly they said they gave him the game ball, but I don't know if it's really the ball.
Yeah, Tyrese said they know what a real game ball is. But like you said, why you being petty? If you mad homie was dropping that many points, why don't you stop him?
Pat Bev was a video of Patrick Beverly. You said he would have skinned that shit. He would have took the pills off the basketball, son. Oh man, son.
Nah, we need more petty back in the NBA, bro. Even when in Christmas. I thought the Christmas games was really lit. Like I watched all 5.
I was at work.
I was at work. Nah, I thought all games even the 76ers and Heat without the 2 superstars. I thought that was like a cool game. It was the Maxey and that dude from Miami, yo. They really got like the fucking pick of the year.
Jaime Vaquez Jr. Yeah.
Homie's a baller. Fucking Spoelstra and fucking Rowley.
He gonna hopefully he wins me some money for next year. Playoffs. Jame's gonna be he's gonna be on my parlay, boy. He's a bucket. He definitely gonna help Jimmy.
I was gonna say,
but that's another team I heard Donovan Mitchell was rumored to go to.
The Heat?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, because
I never sleep on them, son.
I was about to say, now with High Squad, speaking of him, like getting big, that makes Tyler Hero a little more expendable. Because you remember, Hero was always the piece. They was like,
ready to give him to the Blazers. They was ready to throw that nigga away for anybody. For real, they was. Hero was in the top trade for the Heat. Nobody else named. You see Hero, what's his name? Duncan Robinson, and a shitload of picks.
I know Hero was that piece.
I don't even know how. I don't know how I don't know their picks like in depth. Like,
at the pick situation, we can look that up.
Yeah, I want to.
I feel like
because they keep. I see a lot of watching shows, watching podcasts, watching interviews. I see a lot of people mention about how Miami and Brooklyn have like better assets when it comes to a trade than the Knicks, and I just don't understand that.
No, I think the Knicks have.
I think we have at least role players, if not promising players, along with a caseload of picks to choose from.
He got their own in 2024, and in 2026 they have 2. No. They just have 2 first-round picks, and then they have a second round from the Lakers going forward. And then they have all their picks after 2026.
Yeah, we're in a better seat than them. Then. Yeah, because we have 2024 selection. I know, and then we still have. I know we have another pick from Dallas. I think we do.
Yeah, we got that one that didn't convey from last year.
Right. So we have the pick from Dallas. We have. I know we have 2025, 2026. We have. I believe up to 2028. Something up to 2028. The Knicks have. We have a lot of picks, but I don't know. Again, I don't know in depth of the picks, like the protections and if this is protected 1 through 10.
Yeah, we got 3 this year. Actually, we got 4 this year.
So I'm saying. So I know we have. Yeah.
And then we actually have ours and Milwaukee's next year. Yeah, so we basically like got picks until 2099.
And honestly, we got all these. We have all of these picks.
We got to cash them in some.
It's not about cashing them in, but I'd rather trade for a player than pick a player. I don't think there's any player in college right now. It's going.
But you know what is making a little bit noise? This little team in Phoenix. They're looking like they're coming down with looking like it's like chaos.
Oh, it's early, man.
No, it is early, but I'm just saying if KD dip,
KD's balling. KD's balling. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Devin Booker.
I always told you that's the player.
I always said before the season this wasn't a championship roster. Like even before they made the Grayson Allen deal, I definitely said that wasn't a chase and that wasn't.
I think DeAndre Ayton makes them a championship team.
Nah, he's softer than baby shit. I don't know what basketball you watch, bro. Watch DeAndre Ayton get bullied on the post.
I haven't watched
Watch him not play hard. That was their number 1 pick. You don't just get rid of that. It's a reason it's a reason there's friction with a coach. Not just gonna have friction with a coach. The motherfucker don't play hard. It is what it is.
Nah, well, he in Portland, right?
You don't play hard. Yeah, Portland doing what?
I don't know. Haven't heard.
Yeah, he got subpar games. The dude he's not what, he has moments where he looks like, oh shit, DeAndre, and then he doesn't play hard,
Nah, but I was gonna say.
In his defense, he was, like I said before, he wasn't getting the ball either. It's pick and rolls where he's like blatantly posting a player up and then he doesn't get the ball. Like Booker doesn't. He just watch games when he's there. This Booker's coming off a pick of him or off a screen. Ayton rolls to the basket. May not be open, but I watch. Booker doesn't even look his way. So he wasn't getting the touches in his defense. But again, he's soft as baby shit. Like there's games where he just gets bodied down low, or there's a rebound he could really go get. He don't get the fucking rebound. Certain things coaches not gonna put up with. So
but I was gonna say Devin Booker. That's the I'm stingy when it comes to Knicks and trading and assets, but that's the person I'm more willing to deal for.
I said this years ago. Shout out to you, Henny. Shout out to Dex. I tried to trade. It was crazy when it was those Devin Booker whispers, like back in 2018, around there 2019. Those like whispers. This is way before the bubble. Yeah. This is before Chris Paul. Like those Devin Booker whispers about him getting traded. Like send RJ. I wanted them to call the Knicks and ask them for whatever they wanted, son. Like order some food while you at it. Like I wanted Devin Booker. Like I would have traded RJ. At the time, who we had.
Yeah, basically RJ and picks.
I don't even think we had enough to realistically get a trade like that off. But if they had called for RJ and picks, you send the whole. You let a play like that come. Because you want a star in place. Some people say he can't carry teams. He has looked horrible against Luka. Whenever Luka plays the Suns, I don't know what it is, boy.
Yeah, that's that slow.
Boy,
that's that
50-point piece the other night. Beef. So it makes me wonder about players like, Booker, like, all right, what kind of star are you? Are you a superstar or are you a star? Like, but without a doubt, I still would have took Devin Booker.
Nah, I take like his shot making ability is like has tremendous value, especially in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he's an ultimate shot creator. That motherfucker's a bucket.
Like
motherfucker's a bucket. You know what my dream team would be? Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker backcourt, son. That would be my dream fucking line. It's crazy. I know anybody can say something about it, but that's my dream backcourt. Like this is before Brunson. Like I wanted Mitchell and Booker in that motherfucking backcourt, boy. The rest I don't know, but those two guards in particular, that's who I always wanted to see in the Knicks jersey.
You had a fucking Lance Thomas and fucking Ronnie.
Oh my god, bro. What's his name? Lou Amundsen.
Oh
my God. Them days was dreadful as a Knicks fan, B.
I forgot
whatever.
about Lou.
Yeah,
I don't know where he's at. That's bad funny.
I saw him on the TV on a summer league. He was at
Lou
one of the
Brunson.
summer league. Yeah, just randomly at a summer league game.
Shout out my man Lou.
Yeah, Lou Amos.
But yeah, we got the next 5 for the New York Knickerbockers. What do you think for the next 5? Do you think they come out with a winning record, losing record?
All right, what's your? Yeah, it's funny. We gonna come back to this shit. All right, so what's your? I'll go first. Nah, I got you right here. Orlando, we win or lose. You say we win or lose.
I think they win.
Orlando, we win. All right. Oh, this pen. Let me get my pen. All right. Orlando, you said they win.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana.
I think they win.
Minnesota.
I think they lose.
Yeah, we better. We don't got it for me. That's what I'm saying. We not there yet. Those games, we just not there yet. Chicago.
Beat the Bulls.
Mm-hmm. Philly. No Joel Embiid. Well, all them games.
I think he'll be back.
He'll be back by then. Yeah.
I think they beat the 76ers. I'm going 4-1.
You think we beat Philly? No Mitchell Robinson.
Damn.
Yeah. You gotta relax, player.
I take
All right, so 3 and 2.
That's not bad.
3 and 2, next 5 games, definitely doable. 17 and 13. And 22 and 15 record. I mean, I'm taking it. 22 and 15 in the next 5 games.
Anything above 500, I'm with.
Yeah, man. Let's go Knicks. Let's get it going. We're more than capable of beating Orlando. More than capable of beating Indiana. Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I know Taj will be Taj Gibson. Taj gonna do what Taj needs to do in those little minutes he plays. If Hartenstein could stay out of foul trouble.
Nah, because I saw it in the first game.
Well, it won't happen with Gobert and Karl-Anthony Towns. But I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I saw it in the first game.
But these are the keys to the game. Keys to the game like this. If it's gonna come down to Hartenstein staying out of foul trouble, being on the floor, Randall taking smart shots. I watched his last game when we played Minnesota. He was trying to go tit for tat with Cat. That's not gonna work. We need him to stay focused, stay how he been playing, and take smart shots. Take the shots when you need to shoot and when you need to put your head down, shoulder into somebody's chest. Go do that shit when it's necessary. RJ Barrett. If RJ makes his free throws, if RJ goes 4 from 7 from 3. Matter of fact, nigga, give me 5 from 7. Fuck that. 5 from 7 from 3. That's the difference between us winning games, making his free throws. Jalen Brunson's gonna be Jalen Brunson. I don't really look for him to. Next 5 games, I don't see anybody stopping Jalen Brunson. But the thing about it, what teams do with him, they'll throw, like Minnesota, they'll throw McDaniels on him. Then next minute, they're throwing fucking Anthony Edwards on him. And you constantly seeing that shit.
They like to switch up the coverage. It's kind of like a football.
Yo, I told you they have a great wing perimeter defense. Like their lineup is, they got 2 rim protectors in Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. McDaniels and Edwards, they play so hard on the wing because they know if you get beat, you got Gobert. Right, you got Gobert, right? So these type of games, we got to be locked in. We got to be dialed in. And if Brunson has a bad game in Minnesota, we need the others. We need DiVincenzo to step up. We need Grimes to step up. Like come from back from the dead, bro. But Grimes is looking like a fucking bench player right now. And I vouched for him the last time he was here. I said I'd rather have him as a starter, but it's not looking good for my boy. Chicago, yeah, we should win. Philly.
It depends on Embiid. What is his ankle?
Ain't no stopping Embiid, boy. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Ain't no stopping.
Ain't got nothing to do with no low post, boy. It's like he do this little face up jab step. He swipes through. He gets to the free throw. Like he'll get to the free throw line, mid range area.
Oh, the rip through.
That shit is automatic. Yeah, it's like a foul or he make it. Like he got that shit in his bag, boy. So I don't see us being Philly. Certain teams. It's crazy. My best bet is we go 4-1, but realistically, I say we go 3-2 out of the next 5.
I'll take 3-2. 3-2 is over 500.
We'll see where that goes.
That's how we feeling. Oh yeah, we still gotta talk to Chris. I meant to hit you, but I think January 9th, we still wanna try to see if we could hit. Knicks and Trailblazers, I believe.
Oh,
Rockets.
Oh, okay.
I literally was thinking about that earlier today, but we'll
Yeah,
figure it
more
out,
than
bro.
likely, yeah, we could pull up to that game. Ain't not. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking I ain't going away too. My birthday the 12th, so I'm probably going away too later. But yeah, man, we could probably do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So Red Hot Knicks Talk will be posted
live
up
at
in the
Madison
garden.
Square Garden. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We gotta bring the whole studio and setup right here.
That would be funny as hell. Kick our black ass out.
Put that shit on 7th Avenue.
Hell yeah. It would be dope.
But no, that shit is dope. So I'm gonna talk to Chris about it and try to see if we get some outside time. Watch the Knickerbockers on the 9th at the Garden.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Knicks currently 17-13. We'll see where they how they'll do it within this next 5 game. It's against these teams that are, somewhat competitive. Like these are one of the best teams. Atlanta, best team in the league. Indiana, they're competitive night in, night out. Minnesota, Chicago, Philly. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's just tread water and see where you are come playoff for standings.
Yes, sir.
Because I know they don't want to be in the play-in, but top 6 seed, hopefully 4 through 6.
Yeah.
And then we'll pick
currently
it up from there.
7th. Let's get up there. Time will tell.
Now the East is crazy. It's because the fucking Magic.
A lot of things could happen.
Magic took somebody's spot, so it pushed everybody fucking back.
Boston is fucking tough. Boston is tough, boy. I'm noticing when KP got it going, them boys not.
It's tough to stop
They
them.
not losing, boy. Boston is tough. They put all their chips in front of the table too, so it's no surprise with their success as of far. So.
And you got to cash in. They got two elite wings. We still looking for one.
Yeah,
so
we'll get there. It's not our time yet, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta remain patient. I know Knicks fans never want to hear that, but we have to remain patient. Stay the course.
Knicks fans don't know what patient is.
Yeah, man. And fix what we could have fixed, small, little by little. I think right now our major concern is to get that. We direly need a center.
Mm-hmm.
We need a starting center or a backup center, somebody to help fill that void just for this season to help get us through the playoffs. Because Hartenstein getting hurt, we fucked at this point. So
yeah, like we said, Hartenstein is better on the bench because it's better chemistry, better ball movement.
Yeah,
they already know what's up. So like you said, we got to get Hartenstein back on the bench, not because we hate him, but because it's for the betterment.
Right.
But yeah, I'm happy with the New York Knickerbockers. We'll see what the boys in orange and blue do tomorrow in Orlando. That's gonna be a fun game. See Paolo Banchero and the boys.
Yeah.
What's the other homie I like? The fucking Wagners?
Should be a win. Oh,
Wagners,
Franz Wagner. Yeah. Franz and his brother Moritz.
Fucking the Wagners.
Yeah.
They be cooking homies.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the Wagners.
Yeah. They play for Team Germany. They was playing for Germany this summer. Yeah. Boy, them boys ball out.
Wagners.
Hell yeah.
Well, we outie, bro?
Yeah, man. Thank you for watching Red Hot Knicks
appreciate
Talk.
it, guys. That was second episode. Thank you for all the support after the first episode and feedback
definitely.
So far. We appreciate it.
Like, comment, subscribe. Any support is helpful. We greatly appreciate it.
We got more content, more merch on the way. 2024 shall be good.
Merch for 2024. We're gonna have a lot more content, a lot of more things. Just stay in tune. It's a work in progress, but we appreciate anybody that supports, that watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comment, subscribe again, guys. The support is greatly appreciated.
Thank you, guys. See you in the new year.
Yep.